What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm going to do a really quick pros and cons video on the new Nitecore EC23 light. I've had a few days to play with it now, and we're just going to jump straight into it. Just keep in mind, guys, that the pros and cons videos are purely subjective. They're just my opinion. A lot of you guys, I'm sure, are going to disagree with the stuff I'm saying. Some of the points that I make are probably pretty dumb in all fairness, so we really enjoy it and appreciate it when you guys leave the comments. I like to know how everyone feels about a certain product. This is not objective at all. This is just my experience with the light, things that I found to like and things that I don't like about the light. Needless to say, there's not much that comes with this light, so probably not going to be a very long video. But real quick here, I'm going to start actually with, I'm going to bounce back and forth between the pros and the cons. But the first con for me, honestly, is the box itself. And the reason for that is because I just don't think it's acceptable anymore, especially for the larger light manufacturers, to produce packaging that doesn't give us the full ANSI specs on the back. People like myself, and I don't think I'm alone in this regard, maybe I am, but we like seeing the run times, we like seeing the outputs, and they just don't have that on the packaging here, which on the side, to be fair, they do have, the fact that it is impact resistant and they have its maximum intensity and its maximum runtime. But I like to see the chart. Again, the chart is in the manual, but it's just not on the box, and I think that's a problem. Those of you that have seen the overview and unboxing video of this light, some of y'all already caught this. I'm going to tell you guys right now, the biggest red flag for me about this light is the fact that it doesn't come with a pocket clip. In all my years with lights, I don't know if and I'm sure there have been others out there, but especially from a major brand like Nitecore, that's got to be one of the biggest flaws of all time, in my opinion. I mean, it even looks like it's got an indentation near the tail cap that was designed for a pocket clip. So I'm fairly certain you can rock any Nitecore, maybe even other provider pocket clip on here. In fact, let's see if yeah, I mean, that's my Polaris XT2CR pocket clip. So it fits right on. There's no reason why it didn't come with a pocket clip. That's absolutely unacceptable, I think. The other thing I don't like, and this is just my opinion, guys, it's the user interface. The user interface of this particular light being side switch only, everything revolves around timing. So to get to any mode, although it does have mode memory, which is one of the pros of this light, to have to sit there and wait for it to hit a certain time before it will switch into the next mode, or to have to wonder about what type of mode you're even in, whether you're in the tactical mode or you're not in the tactical mode. There's just a lot going on from a single side switch that makes me uncomfortable. Throughout the days of having this light now, I've made a lot of errors with this light by accident, just because I still, without the manual, have a hard time figuring out the user interface. And I'm sure that's something some of you guys are going to be better than me about, for sure, but that's just an issue I had. One positive thing about this light is the button itself. They've got this super awesome rubber button that's got a lot of texture on the mode here. And you can feel it. It's not a problem like on the DX80 where you're going to be searching for this light, really, where you're going to be searching for the button. It's very apparent where the button is, just like on Olight designed lights. I mean, it's awesome. So that's definitely a pro of this. Another thing that might be a pro and a con about this light in particular is the price point. It's very appealing to buy a light that's advertised at 1800 lumens in the $50 range at most. But just remember, guys, going to the con of that aspect, it doesn't come with a cell. So you're going to be coming out of pocket for that, which is going to be at least somewhere between $10 to $30, depending on how much money you're willing to spend and how much of how many milliamps of a cell you actually want. All in all, though, it doesn't come with the pocket clip. It just doesn't have a lot of the features that I'd like from it. And from the beam shots videos, if you guys saw it on maximum output, it just doesn't appear to be 18,000 lumens to me. If the M2R Warrior and the XT2CR are more accurately in that 1500 to 1600 lumen range, I feel like, at least from my eye and from video footage, they blew this light out of the water in maximum outputs in terms of just beam intensity and overall spill, just beam overall. So this is the Nitecore EC23. I'm not trying to suggest for a second that it's a flop of a light. I'm sure it's going to work for certain people. For me, though, being that I'm I think more tactical oriented in the types of lights that I like, and the tail cap version lights. This, for me, was not a home run, just because I felt that the cons from this light, from how slow the user interface was to the lack of accessories that the light comes with, is just a problem. So that's just me, guys. I hope this video helps some of y'all out. I appreciate y'all watching. Stay safe. God bless.